Hello everyone, welcome to Code Loop. It's been a long time since I have created any videos. Today I thought of discussing a solution that I have created for a problem that I faced while using the Qliksense Mashup Editor. So this is the Mashup Editor. You might have already used it, but I never liked this interface because after using a very good IDE like VS Code, I never used this for my mashup development. But due to some issues, I have been forced to use this default mashup editor. You might have been in these situations, like you couldn't install VS Code on your machine due to some restrictions, or your machine might be slower to use VS Code, or you might want to do some quick fix in the server directly once you deploy the mashup. So you didn't want to download and upload for small code changes, right? By the way, for the people who directly develops the mashup on the server, they have to use the default mashup editor. Sometimes they can't have the luxury of using VS Code or any IDEs. When I was in that situation, I really annoyed about this editor. Some very basic things are missing. Like if you see, I'm in this code. I just scroll down somewhere and making some changes, and if I switch to another tab and come back to this particular tab, the scroll position is reset to the top. So if the scroll position is not preserved, think about you are editing something in the middle of the code and suddenly you want to move to another tab, and when you come back you have to scroll all the way to the place where you left. This is very bad. And another issue here is with the navigation. So if you look at the navigation bar at the top, all the file names are truncated, and I can't differentiate with these three files. Everything starts with executive, right? So this is executive dashboard.qext, and this one is executive dashboard.html, and this is .js, and this is .css. So in case if I want to navigate to the CSS file or the HTML file, unless I hover over it, I won't be able to see the entire file name. Okay, so think about you're having too many files open, and in case if you want to navigate to the specific file, which if all the files starts with the same name, okay, then it will be very difficult to find the file, and you need to hover over it and find the name of the full file, name of the file, and then you need to click on it, right? And if there is a scroll bar, then it is again complicated. If you ask me, this doesn't qualify for a code editor, but I am a developer. I would like to fix things, and the most important thing is I would like to share it with others. So how did I fix this? Simple. I created a Chrome extension to include the missing features that I require. Let me show you first how to install this extension, and then I will show you how this extension is going to help you to use this editor in a better way. So let's see how to install this extension first. So go to your Chrome Web Store and search for Qliksense Mashup Editor, and it will show you this extension, which is Qliksense Mashup Editor Enhancer, and you can click on this Add to Chrome. Yeah, once it's been added, go to your mashup editor and refresh this page. So if you look at here, as soon as I refresh this page, it just displays the list of files on the right hand side for easy navigation. So you don't have to use the top navigation bar. Instead, you can use this right hand side navigation bar for navigating your to the specific file which you want to edit. And if you notice one thing here, the entire file name is visible, so you don't have to worry about the truncation of the file name, which happens at the default toolbar. Okay, so the second thing which I added as a feature in this section is, so if you look at this, I'm currently in executive dashboard.js file, And if I scroll down to a specific position, say for example this 295, so this is where I'm editing something. Okay, now if I go to another file, say for example this executive dashboard.css, okay, and I can scroll up and down and make some changes. Maybe I keep this uh, scroll bar at the end, and if I add some comments, end of file, and if I go back to the previous file, which is this executive dashboard.js, and if you see, as soon as I clicked on this tab, it opens the file. Also, it just moved to the same scroll position where I left. So it preserves the scroll position while you edit. So this feature might be useful if you are editing a very big file and which has more lines of code, and even if you navigate, it will keep that scrolling position preserved. And if you are using any third-party IDEs like Visual Studio Code or Notepad++, you won't face this issue because preserving the scrolling position is a default option in those IDEs. I have been using this extension for some time and it works fine, and because of this extension my coding time has been improved because I don't have to scroll up and down every time when I navigate to different files. And in case if you think this occupies an extra space which limits your coding area, you can always hide this options menu, which we won't use very frequently. And also you can hide this sheets and objects menu as well, which gives you more space for editing. I hope this extension might be useful to you while editing Qliksense Mashup codes directly on the DevHub editor. And I will try to add a couple of more features into this extension and in the future. In case if you think you need any additional functionalities for this extension, please leave a comment. I will try to add it. And give a thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe to the channel for more videos like this related to Qliksense development. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.